series of tragic deaths at an amusement park built on the site of a Native American burial ground? This is no mass hallucination. It's not scientific. It's highly unscientific. Uinta County, Utah. Here, on this 512 acres of rugged land, lies a remote cattle. But according to local legends, this desert landscape is also home to a creature of unspeakable evil, a creature known as the Skinwalker. The Skinwalker is a shapeshifter. It can become anything: a fox, a coyote, a wolf. There are these recorded stories of bipedal creatures walking around with wolf-like heads. The locals on the reservation won't even talk about it, because even mentioning the name of the Skinwalker invites these things in. Skinwalker Ranch 1994. Experienced ranch Terry and Gwen Sherman purchased the ranch and the surrounding area. And almost immediately, they find themselves face to face with something they would later describe something evil. So one day, Terry went out to check on his cattle and noticed what seemed to be a wolf. So he pulls out his .357 Magnum and shoots point blank. And the wolf doesn't react, doesn't appear fazed at all. So he grabs his deer hunting rifle and shoots the wolf to knock it down. So Terry lowered his rifle and followed the wolf's trail, only to discover that it disappeared. Until the days and weeks followed, the Shermans wondered, did they encounter a normal wolf or something more? In the case of the bulletproof wolf, what's interesting is that the wolf are not native to the state of Utah for the past 100 years or so. The werewolf of legend is described as looking very much regular, except much larger, and oftentimes is said to be something bloodthirsty and cunning. We have lots of interesting legends around the world. For example, in Russia, they are known as the Bodark. In France, you have the Loup-garou. In Scotland, the Wolver. And in South America, the Lobazon. And even in countries where you don't traditionally have wolves, you have similar legends. For example, in India, you have were-tigers. And in Africa, you have were-leopards and were-hyenas. And even in Mexico, you have were-jaguars. A shapeshifter, something that combines the element of human and animal together into one single body. From a scientific perspective, is quite troubling. An enormous, bloodthirsty, cunning wolf that also happens to be bulletproof. Is it possible that the Shermans encountered one of the werewolves that may have been haunting Skinwalker Ranch for centuries? And if so, what physical evidence is there to support such a fantastic notion? Many of the accounts of animal annihilation from Skinwalker Ranch describe animal carcasses that have almost been surgically dissected. Certain large cats can make very clean, precise wounds, things like mountain lions and such. But this is notable that they have had so many accounts of weird livestock mutilations from Skinwalker Ranch. This is very hard to explain in terms of natural world. And once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Desi 1080p TV. Make sure you give us an ad or a follow on Facebook. That's Facebook/Desi 1080p TV. Thank you.